Oh, I didn't see you there. Have you ever wondered why players shuffle their hands when you play against them? Because while most players don't do it for the strategic reason, there is a strategic reason for shuffling your hands. Now I'm gonna go over the less strategic reasons first, and probably the reasons that most people do it. And then we'll get into like why at a high level it's important you shuffle up your hand just a little bit. So, first off, it's a fidget for most people. Most people have something, they're focusing on the game, they're waiting for the opponent to make a play, maybe they're thinking, and fidgeting has been proven to help you think. So people are fidgeting with the one thing they're allowed to fidget with, with the cards in their hand, maybe rearranging the cards and maybe looking at different configurations of them. Similar to like how in word games, there's a shuffle feature, so you can look at the letters in like slightly different orders to maybe figure out a different strategy. Second off, it makes a cool sound, right? All the good players are doing it. They are shuffling their hands. They hear the snap of the card, and like, tell you what, especially as an online player that doesn't get to play a lot of paper Magic, hearing that snap of the Magic card just is something special. And if it tilts your opponent, in a competitive environment, maybe even better. But I do think the reality is that most people just do it because they pick it up from watching other people do it. And that's just like what you're supposed to do when you like play Magic. Now, the strategic reason, besides the like different ways to think and trying to trick your brain into thinking different ways or whatever, the strategic reason is that at a very high level, a lot of players try to follow cards in their opponent's hand. So there's a lot of ways to do this. The most common one is when you draw a card and place it into your hand, and then you don't shuffle up your hand, it's really easy for your opponent to follow that card in your hand and know whether you've played the card you just drew, maybe you didn't, and that can give information about your opponent's hand. Because unless it's a better play, people are more likely to play the cards that they've been staring at for a while and have already come up with a plan for. So if your opponent draws a card, it hangs out in the hand, and then they definitely played the card they drew because they never shuffled it and you're able to watch in their hand and say it was a removal spell, that means it's really, really unlikely that there is another removal spell in their hand. Same can be said for most cards. If they are playing the one that they just drew, it's less likely for there to be another one in their hand. And there's other things you can derive from people playing or not playing the card they had just drawn that better players than me can figure out. But as the primary reason, I used to be like a super card shuffler and like do it all the time. Now I mostly just shuffle when I draw. I draw, shuffle it around my hand a little bit, just kind of make my play. I don't really shuffle too much when I play Magic. But it's important to do it at least a little bit. It's important to take away legal ways your opponent can get advantages on you. But if you like this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. Check me out on social medias. Links are above me and in the description, especially on Discord and on Twitter. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. I still hear your voice.